This season we saw 3 sprint races take place on the back of the 3 the season prior, but now we've had 6 sprint races behind us, with another 6 to come in 2023. Have they worked out? Imola, Austria and Interlagos hosted the 3 sprint races that took place in 2022, with probably the latter being the most memorable of the lot. With qualifying taking place on Friday and with rain falling, Kevin Magnussen shocked us all by going top of the leaderboard in Q3 before George Russell brought out the red flag, giving the Danish driver pole position. Mercedes will go on to claim their only 1-2 start of the season at the end of the sprint race, and George Russell will claim his first F1 victory on Grand Prix Day, capping off one of the all-time classic F1 weekends. It wasn't the first time that Brazil impressed as a sprint race venue. Back in 2021, when Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen were battling for the title, many thought it was game over for Hamilton when he was disqualified from qualifying and had to start from the back of the grid. A charge to P5 in the sprint race allowed him to have a fighting chance on Sunday, and he took this well, winning the race and keeping his championship hopes alive. Imola hosted the first sprint weekend of the year, and it would be Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc starting from the front row. However, in the sprint itself, Verstappen had a bad start which allowed Leclerc into the lead. Pierre Gasly and Zhou Guanyu would also tangle turn 9, bringing out the safety car. Then on lap 19 of 21, Verstappen passed Leclerc into turn 1 with the help of DRS to cross the line as the winner. It wasn't the worst racing we've ever seen, but it did lack something, and if Verstappen wasn't closing in on Leclerc late in the race, I think some people might have just switched off. Then we moved to Austria, where Fernando Alonso wasn't able to start the sprint as he was pushed back into the garage with his tyre blanket still on. And then the cars were sent round for another formation lap as Zhou Guanyu had an engine issue at the end of the formation lap. With Verstappen and Leclerc battling going into turn 1, Carlos Sainz took advantage of this and overtook his teammate. Then Lewis Hamilton and Pierre Gasly tangled as Leclerc was able to climb his way back to second as Verstappen ran out as the winner. If you remove Brazil from the sprint races, they haven't been great. Sometimes there have been a few moments that make them memorable and enjoyable, and yes, it is better than having another hour of free practice, but is it worth changing an entire weekend schedule around this? This is where we need your thoughts. Let us know in the comments section below. If you did enjoy today's video, then make sure you hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any content here on the Apex Motorsport. Thanks for watching, and I hope you can join us in the next one. Goodbye.